It is noon. It is noon. Welcome! Welcome to my 12-hour live stream. Thank you guys so much for showing up and hanging out with me. Also, sometimes I just stare out into space, so if it seems like I'm frozen, I might not actually be frozen. It might just be me going, and then you're like, whoa, was that frozen? It wasn't. Yeah. There's no pride in laughing at yourself. There's absolutely no pride in thinking that you are funny. It's like, no. It doesn't. You don't get any cred for that. That's the tricky thing about screen names. So you're like, I don't know if this is like a thing that a human should be able to say. I'm really not positive. Whoa! My whole computer just freaked out. Sorry. I'm already feeling the coffee. I'm already like kind of like, hey, um, what was I saying? This advertisement directly supports dexterity bonus. Heck yeah, it does. My camera is focusing on my mic? What? Why? Why you do that? Hold up. Why is it focusing on my mic? Sometimes I write something and I'm like, that's dumb. But it's never like, it's never not dumb. It's always dumb. But sometimes it's a brand of dumb that I'm just not okay with in the moment. I'm like, no. I threw my phone not too long ago because it was going to be hitting just cushion, but it didn't hit cushion. It straight up blew past the cushion and hit the wall. I was like, I am the worst technology owner ever. Worst ever. I should not be allowed to have anything, to really own anything. It was terrible. Everybody has got to stop sending me food, though. I love you guys so much, and I love trying food from all these other countries. But we have an ant problem at our house, and they love my boxes. No joke necessary. No joke necessary. But seriously, like, if I haven't had time to film a thank you video, then the ants are like, is this candy? And they just get so excited. They just eat all of it. It's the worst. How much cocaine does she smoke? None! But that was hard to convince people of. Because they'd be like, that's exactly what somebody who was addicted to drugs would say, that they don't do drugs. I'm like, no, this... Yeah. I literally don't do any drugs. Like, well, except if we're, okay. Coffee. I just drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. I had my professor used to get the most incredible headaches. He would be so angry. He was the worst when he hadn't had coffee. Like, we could not handle it. Could not handle it. He threw a cup one time. Oh my gosh! He threw a mug one time at the wall and it just shattered. In the middle of class, we were like, I gotta go. It was so terrifying. It was like, I don't, you know those moments when you just don't know what to do? You're like, one of the girls started crying. I like to eat. You should know that before I continue. The entire drive, she was offering me food. She just had this lunchbox, Mary Poppins style, where she just reached in, more food kept coming out. She was like, oh, do you want these, like, chocolate-covered espresso beans? And I was like, I'm out of coffee, so yeah. I don't like chocolate very much, but yes, espresso beans. And then she was like, oh, I have this huge thing filled with nuts. You want some nuts? Oh, I chopped up all of these apricots if you want some apricots. Oh, I've got all of this crazy trail mix. Do you want this trail mix? And I was like, this is the best. This is the best trip ever. Any trip where at any moment there are like 8 containers with food and I've been told, please eat as much of it as you want. I'm like, wonderful. Wonderful. I'm going to get through this entire road trip just fine. Oh man, I don't know. Man, chat is way better now. Why do I keep saying that? Why do I keep saying that and ruining everything? No, it went faster. What am I doing? Why did I do that? These are tricky. These are tricky things. These are things that you would have to think about if there was a genie. There's like one of those crappy genies who was like, "Hey, I'll hook you up with some stuff." And you have to be really specific about your question. That was always really interesting to me. Okay, yeah, when I go to the East Coast, I'm like, everyone here is so intense. And when East Coasters come to the West Coast, they're like, everybody here is so unreliable. That seems to be like the overall feeling of things that are going on there. Responding to people a million years later, they're like, yeah, thank you, I know. I'm sorry. Oh no, there's more makeup that didn't come off yet. Get off of my body. Is that what's bothering everybody? It's in the shot. There it is, guys. Really? Would you like it more so in the shot? Shall we play the game like this? I don't know what I'm doing now. I know, right? Doesn't it look kind of like me? Isn't it weird? It's so weird. Okay. I'm really excited about this. Okay. Hi. I changed my hair so that it applies to the game. I poked a cat! Is that all this game is? You just walk around poking cats. Okay. No, I can't reach it! No, I'm too short! I'm too tiny! Oh, it's like my life! Scissors. Mommy says never run with scissors. Well, now this game might take a weird turn. Wait, can I take... What all can I take? Can I take everything? I'm carrying a ladder! I have a ladder in my inventory! How? Wait, is this the first cat? This is the first cat. My house is a circle. I don't appreciate that at all. Poke the TV button? Oh my gosh! It's adventure time! How are they allowed to do that? Cassandra's favorite pillow. Oh! Oh! No! Oh my gosh, what have I done? I hit the escape button, what was I thinking? Oh my gosh. Hold on, can we recreate this? Fail! Can I take your stuff, your things? Can I take your things? Hey, ma'am. 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 What's going on here? Oh! I'm poking you. I have to poke it in the butt. I have to poke the cat in the butt. I can't poke it in the face. That is so funny. I don't know what I thought that if I flushed the toilet, it would, like, scare her. But it won't let me. You know what? I don't need any of your lip. I don't need any of your lip because I know you're gonna give me lip and I don't need it. Hey, ma'am. Pick that up again? No. My cat's like, dude, I came out from under the bed for this. You ain't getting that. Yay! Yay! Skippity, skippity! Boop. Straight it up a little bit. Oh. My mom is a creep. What was that face that I just made? Why did I make that face? Was my mom like, ah, you've been poking cat booties. Now I'm gonna poke your booty. Like, no. What is this game? What happened? I got butt poked by my mom. That's weird. This game got weird right at the end. The whole rest of the game made total sense, but at the very end it got weird. These are my this is how I feel. That's how I feel right now. Let's get that out of the way. That's how I feel about that. Hope that accurately expressed everything going on. I looked down and saw that the notepad still had that open, and I was like, well. let's let's erase that since it just reminds me of my absolute failure at cat poke. Look at what is happening on my head. It looks like I had it looks like I had like somebody dumped pink paint on my head. It's really bad. And I'm just like, when I tried to go to sleep, I was just like, this is the worst. This is the worst thing ever. My eyes were just like super wide and the cat was like walking on my face. I was like, no, what is happening? I could not sleep that night. I just stayed up because there was no way. Absolutely no way. If like all of our neighbors were zombies, we were fine and they were like trying to get in our house or whatever, I feel like Ro could fight everybody off because she's got the skills. Ro could fight everybody off. Mike could strategize what all we needed to do with his, like, StarCrafty skills. And then I could be a workhorse and carry stuff. If we were terrible people, what we could do is we could burst through that way, get to the upper duplex. We could use the people that live up there as decoys. So let the zombies eat them, and then we could run away. I think that that could be a thing. It's kind of like with Korra. When everybody found out I hadn't watched the newest episode of Korra. I've watched it now, but it took me a while to watch it. I was like, what? Why haven't you watched it yet? It's like the next day. They're like, it's been a day. What are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just... Sherlock Cat is in his cranky stage of the day when he's like, so I'm awake now. Is there a reason why there isn't food all over my face? I'm like, you need to chill. Every time I order pizza, I always like, this is the trouble. I always like thin crust. My stomach is just a sensitive deal breaker. Every time I want food, I have to like gauge in my mind, okay, what things in this are going to upset my stomach and do I care? My tummy just in general is really sensitive. It doesn't like a lot of food. But I love eating! It's the worst. It's like... Take us on a tour of your house? No, I'm not going to do that. Mostly because you're a webcam and attached to my computer, which is a tower that is as large as I am. So that's not even gonna happen. I apparently hold my forks super weird, which I've never paid attention to how other people hold forks, so I didn't realize this. And now my dad notices all the time, and he always laughs when he looks at me holding my fork. I'm like, what's... Nobody else has ever pointed it out. It's not like I hold it like super jank ball, like, I'm so excited to be eating right now, guys. Like, it's not like I'm super intense about it. I don't know what it is that makes him so crazy. He's just like, this doesn't make any sense. Why are you holding your fork like this? I'm like, I don't know. Shush. Shush, Winrar. I know that for some reason you've spent the last, like, years of my life trying to convince me that I have to buy your product, but I don't, because you just let me keep on using.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me thank you all for attending this special reception. In fact, this moment is a turning point for many people.
Oh my god!
Last a good while longer, so that I may toss off several glasses of this excellent sherry.
Very well. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Oh no! Right into the wall! Come back! Wait, can I talk to you? Oh. You did it. Where did Watson go? Did I tell him to go somewhere? I feel like dude got shot and then Watson, like, pieced out. I need to stop shaking.
My eyesight is so deucedly poor that
Deucedly?
I would not even
What does that
notice if
mean?
a fly fell into my whiskey.
Really?
Yes, damn shame. But I have a fine ear. I can offer much when the questions are about sound.
He was doing this.
I can tell you that from all the applause, that old Bromsby had arrived and entered from my right. For the sound to have carried so well, The crowd must have been parted in that direction.
I don't trust this dude.
I will
I don't think
add
this dude-
that if Lieutenant Harrington says that he saw a flea dancing with a fly in this place, you can take it on trust. What could be better than to invite him to be my guest at this reception, where he could make many fair acquaintances?
No, that's not a ha ha ha. That's a eh. He's gonna get some booty. Do you get it? You get it? He's gonna touch a lady's face. Yeah.
It's a pair of moustache scissors. It's a pair of moustache
I
scissors.
know, but can we take it? Oh, you are so obnoxious. I understand. I get, and I'm not in the mirror. I don't show up in the mirror. I want these. How do I take these?
It's a pair of moustache scissors.
It's a pair of mustaches. Is it really, Sherlock? Pair of mustaches. Okay.
There's dust. Excellent.
There is dust. Excellent. He's so happy. Well, let's read the guest list.
This is a woman's handwriting. What do all these annotations
He sounds
mean?
so angry. This is a woman's handwriting. This is obviously not to be taken seriously. Where did Watson go? Oh my gosh.
There's a greasy substance on the door handle. Seems to be a sauce.
Oh my! Hello, would you like to discuss things with me? Oh.
Blue tablecloths. Yet they are shorter than the white ones used in the ballroom.
What?
This Frenchman prepare better meals than the English. He would have had my master eating frogs stuffed with snails if he could.
French. Tell me more about your racism. I would love to hear
Yes,
it.
a squint-eyed Frenchman. That must be done like this, and this must be placed like that.